Hello everybody and welcome to Jerry's Stamps. Today I thought I'd tell you about a little place called St. Pierre in Miquelon. St. Pierre Island has a distinctive French atmosphere, and if you want to visit you will need your passport and go through customs, as it's still part of France. French and English are spoken here, and the island has ties to Newfoundland and Labrador. Europeans began to visit in the 16th century, and by the 17th century permanent French residents existed on the island. And at the end of the 17th century, the English attack led to the French settlers leaving the islands, and the islands were in British possession from 1713 to 1763. The French eventually reclaimed them, and possession of the islands went back and forth for the next 38 years. The islands were an overseas territory of the Nazi regime after the fall of France in World War II, and they were liberated 1.5 years later by French forces in 1941. Now, St. Pierre and Miquelon's main economy is tourism after the decline of the fishing industry. St. Pierre and Miquelon started producing stamps from 1885 until the present day. Although separate stamps for St. Pierre and Miquelon were discontinued in late 1976, but reintroduced in 1986. The first stamps we come to are from around 1909 and are a definitive set known as Fisherman, and are part of a 32-set stamp pictorial issue. So we'll have a quick look at those. And there we have the 1 cent or centime, the 2 cent or centime, the 4, the 5, I'm missing the other 5, and finally we have the 10. I quite like those, they're quite nice. The next set are from 1922 and have 15 denominations and show a petrol fulmer. I only have, I think it's 3 of these. There is one down there as well. And they aren't too bad. There's a 30, the 35, and the 50 cent. Another large 23 stamp issue was released between 1932 and 1933 with 3 designs. I only have the one at the moment. They show a map of the islands surrounded by a frame of fishermen holding nets. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the stamp. That shows the 2 islands and the fishermen. Phone's gone out of focus. That one's the 1 cent. I don't have the other 2 yet, but I'm hoping to get them soon. The next stamp shows a lighthouse, and there are 5 lighthouses on St. Pierre and Miquelon. This stamp was produced in 1932. And we have the 2 centime or cent one there. And then over here, we have the 10. And you can just about see the lighthouse on there. Those are quite nice stamps too. The last stamps on this page are from 1933 and depict a fishing steamer and gulls. There are 19 stamps in this issue. I quite like these ones. As you can see, it shows the steamer and they're framed by the gulls. And this one's a 4 cent or centime. And that one's the 5 cent or centime. I do quite like these. The next long set were released between 1938 and 1940 and has 33 stamps. These stamps were produced in photogravure. The first design shows a dog team in the snow. And I quite like these ones. These ones are quite nice. There we have the 2 cent and the 10 cent or centime, the 3 and the 15, the 4 and the 20, and we have the 5, and I'm missing the 25 one. The second design is fishermen on the docks with their catch laid out. And there we have the 30 centime, 35 and the 70. I am missing a few of these, but I'm hoping to get them soon. In 1940, this next stamp was produced, depicting a lighthouse and man walking in the snow. And that one's got a 1 franc 40 centime denomination on it. These next set of stamps are from 1942 and show the St. Malo fishing vessel, which I quite like these. There are 14 values in the set. And the St. Malo was from the end of the 19th century and was a Gaelic Doris, or Gaelic Doris. Sorry if I'm pausing every now and again. I'm just trying to remember everything. I'll just quickly show you these ones. We have the 5 cent and the 10, the 25, the 30, the 40, the 60, and the 1 franc. And I've still got to get the other ones, but I do quite like those, and I quite like the colours of them too. The next set of stamps are from 1955 and depict Atlantic cod and also the pier with a lighthouse. There are 5 stamps in the set and in my album, so I'm only missing 2 at the moment. So we'll have a quick look at those. Yeah, quite like them as well. And that's the 2 I'm missing, showing the lighthouse and pier. These next set are from 1945 and are a set of 4 stamps and show an area called Soldiers Bay. Now if you can see that, there's like a, I suppose you'd call that a stack, wouldn't you? And a little fishing boat next to them, and I quite like these ones. There we have the 10 cent or centime. The phone keeps going out of focus. The 30 cent, the 40 cent, and the 50 cent. And those are quite nice. I quite like them. These stamps are from 1955 and they're a set of 4 stamps showing the fish freezing plant. I don't know if you can see that. That's the fish freezing plant. Bit of a tongue twister that. And there we have the 30 centime or cent, and there we have the 50 centime. This stamp is from 1962 to 1965 and is from a set of stamps by Pierre Lambert. Well, the art is by Pierre Lambert, sorry. And it shows some birds there, and that's a 50 centime stamp. That's quite a nice one. This next stamp is from 1937 and depicts the Paris International Exhibition. And there we see it's got a 50-cent denomination on it. Oh, sorry, centime. Keep saying cent. And this next stamp is from around 1945. It depicts the governor Felix Ibue. He was born in 1884 and died in 1944. He was also the former governor of Guadeloupe. And that's a 2 franc denomination on that one. That's quite a nice stamp. Now this next set is probably my favourite ones from St. Pierre and Miquelon so far. And these are a nice set of 7 airmail stamps from 1942 and depict the Cross of Lorient. The aircraft is a Fairey, I think that's how you pronounce it, FC-1 airliner, for those of you who are interested. And my camera keeps going out of focus all the time. These are quite nice stamps. And they are airmail stamps, which I think I've already said. So there we have the 1 franc. There's the 5 franc. And the 10 franc. It's quite a nice one. And then we have the 25 franc. Do like that nice blue colour. And then the 50 franc. And then the 1 franc 50. And I do like those stamps. They're quite colourful and vibrant. Yeah, those are definitely my favourites. Now then, this stamp, which is the red one, is from 1937 and celebrates the World Exhibition in Paris in 1937. And that one has a 90 centime denomination on it. That's quite a nice stamp. Now, this next stamp depicts General Louis Leon Faidherbe. I'm sorry about my awful pronunciation. He was born in 1818 and died in 1889. And I've forgotten to find out what year this stamp's from, so do forgive me for that. And the denomination on this one is a 1 centime. That's quite a nice stamp. This stamp is called Big Blue and is from around 1909. It depicts a fishing schooner and the frame is illustrating cod. I don't know if you can pick that up. My camera's being a bit awkward today. This one also has an overprint on it. It was a 2 franc denomination and now it's been overprinted with a 25 centime denomination. That's quite a nice stamp. And the next ones, which you have seen before, these are the Saint Mano ones, and as we saw earlier from 1942, and these have overprints on them in red. This one's was a 5 cent and it's been overprinted with a 50 centime. Again, it's another 5 centime, but overprinted with a 70 centime. And again, we have another 5 centime, and this time it's overprinted with an 80 centime. And I do quite like those. And this stamp is called the Chad to Rhine issue, and it's from 1946 and shows people on horseback and camels, and it's an airmail stamp, as we can see there, by Poste Ariane, and it's a 5 franc denomination. That's quite a nice stamp. Dating from 1947, these are postage due stamps depicting arms and galleon, and there are a set of 10. I only have, I think it's 3 of these. I've got the 10 centime, the 30 centime, and the 50 centime. But as you can see, there's and I do have the 10 franc one as well. So I'm missing 7 on that one. And then last for today, these stamps date from 1938, and there are 10 stamp postage due debt depicting a cod. Cod is one of my favourite fish to eat. Quite nice with chips. It's one of our English delicacies is fish and chips and mushy peas. Very nice. And as you can see, this one's the 5 centime denomination. That one's the 10 centime. And that one's the 15 centime. And this nice bluey green one is the 20 centime. And unfortunately, I don't have the others. Well, that's it for now, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed your little trip around Saint Pierre and Miquelon. I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, please like, subscribe, and comment. Sorry if I was a bit hesitant in some of the descriptions there. I've been reading from my script, and it's the first time I've used a script, because all my other videos have been done live and, on the spot, so to speak. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope I'll improve with my scripts, and hope to see you all very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.